na isang nakahahawang sakit na sanhi ng bagong coronavirus na ngayon palang nakita sa mga tao. Ito ay pangunahing na ikakalat ng tao sa pamamagitan ng mga droplet mula sa taong may sakit kapag siya ay magsasalita, uubo o babahing. Ang mga droplet na ito ay maaaring pumunta sa mga bibig o ilong ng mga taong malapit sa kanya. Masyadong mabigat ang mga droplet na ito upang maglakbay ng malayo sa hangin. Umaabot ng hanggang 1 metro ang pagtalsik nito at kaagad na mananatili sa ibabaw ng mga bagay. Ito ang dahilan kaya ang pagkahawa ng tao sa tao ay kadalas ay nangyayari sa pagitan ng mga close contact. Hindi pa alam ang eksaktong oras na nabubuhay ang virus sa mga bagay. Kaya mainam na palagi ang linisin ng mga gamit lalo na sa paligid ng taong may COVID-19. Ang mga kamay ay maaaring kontaminado ng virus lalo't marami itong hinahawakang mga bagay. Kaya iwasan ang paghawak ng mata, ilong at bibig dahil maaaring lumipat ang virus sa iyo sa pamamagitan ng kontaminadong kamay. Kung uubo o babahing, takpan ang bibig at ilong gamit ang looban ng siko o gumamit ng tissue. Pagkatapos gamitin ang tissue, itapon ka agad sa basurahang may takip. Ang madalas na paglilinis ng kamay gamit ang hand sanitizer na may alkohol o sabon at tubig ang pinaka-epektibong paraan upang maiwasan ang bagong coronavirus. Matatagal nito ang virus kung ito'y nasa kamay mo. Manatiling malusog at iwasan ang pagkalat ng COVID-19.
Ang paalalang ito ay hatid sa inyo ng World Health Organization Philippines.
Your favorite, your station, 91.3 Radio Talisay.
In these exceptional times, while coping with this global pandemic, learning will continue. Broadcasting live from the Misamis Oriental General Comprehensive High School, located on a City of Goal and Friendship, Cagayan de Oro, through the collaboration of Department of Education, Division of Misamis Oriental, serving you the different skills to learn with fun-filled experience. This is Miss Or School on the Air. Good day, grade 10 learners. You're now listening to our first ever School on the Air program, where you can learn different skills with fun-filled activities. This is your radio teacher, Leia May R. Pontioso, from the Misamis Oriental General Comprehensive High School, serving you with the different knowledge and skills to learn in the subject, Technology and Livelihood Education, Food Processing for grade 10 learners. How are you? I hope that you're doing great. I am grateful that despite the effect of this COVID-19 pandemic, you're still willing to learn new things. Before we start today, can I ask you one thing? Did you eat your breakfast? If yes, that is a good thing. If you already did, you're now alert and ready to learn. And if you're still not, you are free to do it while listening to our radio class in TLE Food Processing. Also, make sure that you are in a comfortable place where you are far from noise so that you can hear me loud and clear. This program is brought to us by DepEd Misamis Oriental, bringing excellence by maximizing and optimizing resources in education. Be more, Miss Or. All right. Let us all see what we will be learning today. This topic covers the knowledge, skills, and attitudes required in processing food by sugar concentration, such as concentrates like jam. At the end of the lesson, you are expected to know more about jam. Identify the different flavors of jam, basic ingredients, and the process of cooking jam. So now, I'm going to ask you one thing. Are you familiar of jam? Nakatilaw na ba mo og jam?
Delicious.
If yes, what is that particular flavor of jam that your mom bought from the supermarket? I know that you're all familiar with it. When we say jam, it is a thick food that is made by cooking fruit with a large amount of sugar, and that is usually spread on a bread. How about when we say jelly?
Yummy.
Jelly is different from jam. When we say jelly, it is made up of fruit juice boiled with sugar. They might be similar, but the difference of the two is that jam is made up of fruit pulp and jelly is made up of fruit juice. Got it, kids? Very good. Now you understand already the difference among the two. But this time, we will only be focusing on the topic jam. Now, there are a lot of flavors of jam. One of the most popular is the mango jam. We also have ube jam, pineapple jam, and guava jam, since these fruits are most popular and commonly found in the Philippines anywhere we go. There are also some flavors of jam that are imported from the other countries, like berry jams, such as strawberry jams, raspberry jams, and blackberry jams. Also, we have grape jams and a lot more. Trivia time! Do you know that there is actually health benefits of fruit jam? Yes, what's the benefit of this? It doesn't have fat and cholesterol, which helps you to gain weight. The pectin helps to lower the chances of cancer and promotes the health of the skin, hair, bones, and fingernails. It also lowers the development of cancers in stomach, mouth, and colon rectum. Yes, exactly. Let's try to think of this. Making jam can be a good business, right? We must make use of the availability of fruit within our localities. For example, Cagayan de Oro is rich in mango trees where it bears fruit. Then we here in CTO should make use of the richness of mango fruit to make into jam and can be sold in the different areas, not just in the Philippines, but can be exported into other countries. Also, the province of Bukidnon is rich in pineapples, right? Somehow, we could be processing more pineapple jams. Got that idea? Good. Now try to look in your surroundings. What fruit do you think is most common that you can actually process to make it into a jam? I guess you found one. Mango. Yes, mango. If you have much more mangoes at home, I will be teaching you how to process mango into a jam. You must need these following ingredients for you to come up with a product. Let's see what you should prepare. You need to have mango pulp, 3/4 cup sugar per cup of fruit pulp, and 1 tablespoon of calamansi juice. Yes, you heard it right. Calamansi juice. So why you still need calamansi juice in making jam? Well, for you to know, calamansi juice is rich in pectin. Pectin means it is a water-soluble substance found in some slightly underripe fruits that causes jam to set. You got it? Very good! Now let's proceed to the procedure. These are the steps on how to make mango jam. First, choose fully ripe mangoes. Next, wash very well. Slice and scoop out the flesh. Third, mash the pulp or flesh and measure. Then add sugar. Fourth, place in a pan and boil over medium fire. Stir constantly. Fifth, place about 3 minutes and add calamansi juice. Sixth, continue stirring until mixture is thick. Seventh, remove from heat and pour while still hot in a sterilized jar. 8. Seal tightly. Lastly, label and then store. Now, why should we seal and label the jar of a jam? If you wish to make this jam into a business, you should probably seal them to reduce shrinkage that might occur. Also, you need to label the jam so you can put your product name, the date of manufacturing, and the ingredients too. Alright, that's it. You already have an idea of what to prepare and how to do it. Good job, kids! This time, I will be giving you an idea on how to sell your product. And how much probably be the price of your mango jam? This time, we'll do the production cost. This lesson deals with the preparation of production reports that are done after processing. This will help you to determine the potentials and abilities of your product to gain profits. These are the procedure for determining the selling price of the processed product like your mango jam. First, list down all the food ingredients you purchased. Example, 1 kilogram ripe mango cost 150 pesos. 1 kilogram refined sugar cost 80 pesos. That is a total of 230 pesos. Second, make a list of your operating expenses. These are the following operating expenses you need to list down: labor, gas, fuel or electricity, transportation, and rentals, if any. Example, gas approximately costs 30 pesos. Transportation is 20 pesos. 4 preserving jars cost 20 pesos. That is a total of 70 pesos. Third, total all the expenses for ingredients and the operating expenses. That is 230 pesos plus 70 pesos, a total of 300 pesos. Fourth, determine the number of product yield. So after serving jam into the jar, you come up with 4 bottles of mango jam. Fifth, divide the total cost with the number of yield to get the cost per product. So 300 divided by 4, that is 75 pesos. Finally, you have to decide how much you will add to each unit cost for the selling price. Or this is what we call markup. In Visayan term, you call this one ginansya. Okay? The percentage range for markup is 15% to 40% of the total food cost. If you decide to have 15% markup on your product, that will be 75 times 0.15. That is 11.25. Then you will add the product cost, which is 75 pesos. The final cost of your mango jam is 86.25 pesos per bottle. Let us remember that keeping a record of the expenses and income help the seller keep track of the business. It can tell where the money was spent the most and why, when one has made brisk business or not, and where one has to improve in terms of expenses and sales. Amazing, right? You gotta have to gain profit of the product that you've made. Good job, kids! Attendance check! Are you still in? Stay tuned for the last part of the lesson. This portion is brought to us by Department of Education, Division of Misamis Oriental. Be More, Miss Or, in collaboration of the local government unit. We're back! We're now come up to the final part of the lesson. At this time, we will no longer use the usual 1/4 sheet of paper. Instead, use your cell phone or PM us via Messenger by following this correct format, okay? The format is to text or PM your section, complete name, and your 1 to 5 answers. Your responses to this quiz will be recorded by your teacher. I repeat, the format is to text or PM your section, complete name, and your 1 to 5 answers. Your responses to this quiz will be recorded by your teacher. Check-up test. Number 1. Which of the following is one of the steps followed in cooking jams? Letter A. Boil the fruit until soft. Letter B. Mash the pulp of flesh and then measure. Add sugar. Letter C. Continue stirring in a high-medium fire. Letter D. Let it cool before pouring into a sterilized jar. Again, which of the following is one of the steps followed in cooking jams? Letter A. Boil the fruit until soft. Letter B, mash the pulp or flesh, then measure, add sugar. Letter C, continue stirring in a high-medium fire. Or letter D, let it cool before pouring into a sterilized jar. Number 2. It is a water-soluble substance found in some slightly underripe fruits that causes jam to set. Letter A, sugar concentrates. Letter B, acid. Letter C, pectin. Or letter D, jam. Again, it is a water-soluble substance found in some slightly underripe fruits that causes jam to set. Letter A, sugar concentrates. Letter B, acid. Letter C, pectin. Or letter D, jam. Number 3. If the unit cost of a product is 50 pesos, how much is the selling price if 40% is added to the unit cost? Letter A, 40 pesos. Letter B, 50 pesos. Letter C, 60 pesos. Or letter D, 70 pesos. Again, if the unit cost of a product is 50 pesos, how much is the selling price if 40% is added to the unit cost? Letter A, 40 pesos. Letter B, 50 pesos. Letter C, 60 pesos. Or letter D, 70 pesos. Number 4. Why is it necessary to determine the unit cost of the product? Letter A, to have plenty of sales. Letter B, to know the cost of the product. Letter C, to have profit in selling. Or letter D, to know the price at which one sells her product. Again, why is it necessary to determine the unit cost of the product? Letter A, to have plenty of sales. Letter B, to know the cost of the product. Letter C, to have profit in selling. Or letter D, to know the price at which one sells her product. Number 5. How do you differentiate jam into jelly? Letter A, jam is made up of fruit pulp while jelly is made up of fruit juice. Letter B, jam is thick while jelly is watery. Letter C, jam is sparkling and glistening while jelly is soft and tender. Letter D, jam is made up of fruit juice while jelly is made up of fruit pulp. Again, how do you differentiate jam into jelly? Letter A, jam is made up of fruit pulp while jelly is made up of fruit juice. Letter B, jam is thick while jelly is watery. Letter C, jam is sparkling and glistening while jelly is soft and tender. Or letter D, jam is made up of fruit juice while jelly is made up of fruit pulp. We're all done. Let's check your work now. The correct answer for number 1 is letter B. Number 2, letter C. Number 3, letter D. Number 4, letter B. And number 5 is letter A. How's your score? You're doing great, kids. I hope that you've learned a lot in our discussion today. Once again, don't forget to PM us your answers via Messenger. The format is to PM your section, complete name, and your 1 to 5 answers. Your responses to this quiz will be recorded by your teacher. To sum up everything, take note that once you work, carefully select and prepare the ingredients and follow the correct procedure in order to attain good results. It's as easy as that. If in case you have a hard time in understanding the directions, please don't hesitate to ask some help from your family, You may also phone or text your teacher if you need some help. We are about to end our episode in Grade 10 Food Processing class on the air. I am encouraging you to give some feedbacks regarding the flow of our lesson for today. For inquiries or feedback, please write or call to the Department of Education, Division of Misamis Oriental. Office address is Don Apolinar Vélez Street, Cagayan de Oro City, 9000. With a telephone number 088-856-3202. Your feedback would be of great help to the next episode to come. Once again, do not forget to pass your quiz and feedback from your school stations. Don't forget to stay tuned on the next episode. Once again, this is your radio teacher, Lea May R. Pontioso, at your service. Stay safe and have a nice day.